I'd like to start out with game show music. How's it going, folks? Welcome back to 7 Days of Dirty Laundry. Today we're going to do the horde base at Dirty Laundry. And the horde's about to begin, so I got to kind of hurry up here a little bit. What we're going to do here is we want to put a block right there and a block right there. I have this idea that might help make me a little bit better at horde night tonight, hopefully. We pretty much almost died last horde night. It was not good. Horde nights come quick and fast anymore, it seems. So, yep. Okay, I see what's going on here. Where's my other, that's it right there. That's the one we gotta, get this one down. Oh, Jesus. Hey, we got a steel axe now, too, by the way. I was able to buy that one from the trader. That's what's holding up the roof up there. We're going to bridge that across. Boom. How much steel do we have left? That's it. All out of steel. No more steel for you. Okay. Now, check this out. This little half ladder, I can get up it. Zombies can't. That's why I like it. Can I get around that without dying? Ugh, maybe. Okay, now we're going to put... sorry if it sounds like I'm in a hurry, but I am. Horde night is literally about to begin. And this is not going to work. I need to get up here. We are moments away from the zombies just wrecking everything. No! Why did it do that? Come on. There we go. Okay. And then we got it to here. Oh, no. Well, that's not going to work at all, is it? Well, shoot. You know what that means. Okay. I guess that's what that means. That means I got to make another, well, that's not going to work either. Hello? Oh, why? Why? Why is this suddenly happening? What kind of glitch is that? Hello? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was a second ago. Well, that was new. It's 1600. Okay, we got to wire this bad boy up. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. And then we're going to put this one right there. Straight down like that. Right. This is what I'm thinking. This may not work at all. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I had no idea I could not put it closer to the edge there. I had no idea. So as long as this thing's working, those things are going to be on. So I want that one. Oh no. Okay, so we need another block. You know what? I'm fine with this. I'm okay with this, I think. Yeah. Just like that. And we're going to put a relay right here. Full panic mode. Oh, it's because the pipe is there. I can't do that. Let's get rid of that pipe. Pipe gone. You know what? I will do that. And then we're going to protect it with a plate. Just like that. Yep. Huh? Just like that. Okay, now connect it. You to here. You to there. You. There. Yes. Okay. And then also from you to there. You to there. Okay. Let's turn this bad boy on. Put the engines in it. Turn on. So we're only using 37 watts. Oh my gosh. Turn it off. Yeah. If you only need one engine, only run one engine, because that will save you a lot of fuel. So I can put the extra engines in here for now. Let's can that. I don't need that. I do need the repair hammer. We got a couple of rounds of ammunition. We want the bike in our inventory. And we're going to lay down some spikes. Let's make sure the door still works. Right, that door definitely still works. We got an SMG turret today. I don't have time to go get the other turret. I did find another turret at another trader, but we don't have time for that right now. So let's unlock this. All right. So in order to repair this, what do I need? I think it's like electrical parts and iron. We're going to go back and get that. I got a few minutes before this kicks off. All right, how we doing, everybody? Good to see you. How are my audio levels? Audio's looking good. Video's looking good. The internet has all sorts of issues this morning, specifically YouTube and Twitch. So if you see any frame drop, it is those issues. It is not you. It is not me. It is the internet attack that is happening right now that they won't admit is a DDoS attack, because then that would give credence to that attack being effective. And they don't want to admit that, which I don't blame them. Okay, now we need iron and steel. Where's my iron and steel at? What else do we need? Electrical parts and mechanical parts. Oh crap. Iron, steel, electrical, mechanical. So the repair is different. I just now realized we're 14 days into this playthrough. There is no electrical parts, there's no mechanical parts. They've been redesignated electrical components. That's what we need. Probably some duct tape, I imagine. So electrical components. Oh, of course you would need steel and iron. Now I have a ton of steel and iron. Where in the world is all the steel and iron at? Is it in moving day? That's where it is. We're getting ready to move to a new location after Horde Night today, folks. So I did prep a lot of stuff. We're going to move all this with us. So I made new forges, a new mixer. I made a dew collector. All that's going to be after Horde Night. This base will remain operational. But we found a new location that's a surprise. Surprise. It's a puppy surprise. And we're going to go to that after we survive Horde Night. Horde Night should be good. So something that's interesting about this mod, this is Escape from Tarkov in the 7 Days to Die game. So this is a complete overhaul mod. Changes the game completely. One of the things that it changes on higher difficulty is that it adds... The zombies have guns. They shoot you. And I'm at the highest difficulty where that is not common. Eventually we will have zombies that shoot us. Hopefully not tonight. Okay. So everything is focused on that. Okay. I have 300 rounds for this weapon. I have 100 rounds for this weapon. And we have this weapon. This weapon has 700 rounds. This is my, oh my gosh. The problem with this weapon is that it takes so long to reload. So that is full auto. This one is single. Actually, I'm going to have this one be full auto too. That's a big round. I'm going to have it be single. This round is a 9mm round. Actually, it's a 4.6mm round. This is a very weird gun. But I'm going to leave this in full auto just because the zombies now are pretty insane with hit points. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, yeah, I didn't go to TwitchCon. Sorry, Six. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's talk about TwitchCon while we wait on. Yeah. So here's the deal. I had enough money to do one trip this year in the travel budget, and I had a last minute request to go to DC for personal and business things. I was like, why not combine personal and business? And so that's why we didn't go to San Diego. Right. I heard it wasn't that great, but people are going to hate on it, so I don't ever put any weight in that type of opinion. If I'm not there myself, I don't. Oh, and I learned that in the Washington, D.C. trip that I just did. If you were to watch the news where I live, they tell you every day Washington, D.C. is full of National Guard and crime, and that it's checkpoints, military on every corner, which of course is an exaggeration, but that's what they imply. I went there for a week, and I saw usually one a day. I saw a group of two, because they always go in pairs, National Guards walking around fully armed. I noticed that one, it was usually three, and then there was like a group of five, okay? So one day it was three. Two guys had tasers, so non-lethal or less lethal weapons. One guy did have his 9mm sidearm. So he had lethal. So only one of the group would have lethal. Everybody else was non-lethal. And they were just walking around up and down the sidewalk like everybody else, not doing anything. I did try to talk to them, and they intentionally didn't make eye contact with me or respond. So I think they're under orders to not engage with people, I think. Or they just didn't like me. I mean, I thought that could have been it too. So, but DC, my point is not nearly as bad or militarized as the news is saying it is ridiculous. I watch the news and I go, that's not true at all. I was just there. And it's like, there's not even any police, much less military, but there's also I didn't see any crime at all. Everybody was cool and happy. Tourism is through the roof. We had to wait in line to get into the museums. Well, one of the museums, which I didn't expect that. There's so many, and buses, tour bus after tour bus. It looked like a rock festival full of tour buses, or a Formula One race, if you've ever been to one of those, full of tour buses. Yeah, it was great. Holy smokes. Thank you for gifting a bunch of subs, Harrison. Yeah. I do appreciate that. Enjoy the free subs, everybody. I assume audio is pretty good. We're playing Escape from Tarkov overhaul of 7 Days Die today, and we're on second horde night, day 2, default difficulty, nothing up or down, just regular. Anyway, but the point is, yeah, Washington was great. Had a great time. Great people there. I met a lot of journalists, because that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go. I wanted to get their opinion on what things are going on. Like, I wanted to talk to the people who write the stories that seem a little exaggerated, to be honest with you. And I found out that they're pretty normal people like you and me. They just have a job to do. And they do the job with the instructions of what their editors or whatever their newspaper is tells them to do. Of course, it's their story. They put their spin on it, their perspective on it, however you want to call it. But they're also working for not themselves. That's just the reality of it. I get it. They want to keep their jobs. So I do get it. I don't blame the journalists as much as I used to after meeting a lot of them. Because in the Beltway in DC, a lot of those journalists are the same journalists. There's not a lot of turnover, because that's kind of a prestigious position. Once you get it, you want to hold on to it or stay there, but move up. Yeah. So a lot of them did. Yeah. So yeah, the DC trip was worth it, and I put that perspective into a video last week. I don't want to harp on it because it's kind of outside my expertise. It was really fun, though. It was a great trip. I was able to have some fun, and do all the tourism things, go to the museums, and also do some business and meet with people that have been wanting to talk to me for a long time. And I want to talk to them for a long time. Not journalists, other people. So that was good. And I hope tonight's pretty good. I don't know how this is going to go. This is a custom map. This is an old map. This map was made for Alpha 19. So a lot of the buildings and a lot of the problems, the deformation of the ground is not as smooth as it is with 2.4 that we play today. This is going back I guess 4 or 5 versions. So you can really see how the terrain and the map making has changed and improved over time. This map is not great. The reason why I chose it is that it's a custom made map. So somebody took a lot of time to place all these POIs, and they created an island map. So we're on one island today after a horde night here, assuming we don't just get wrecked. We plan on moving to the next horde base, and I've got to, or the next island. I don't even have another horde base. I just realized I gotta put these down. Holy cow. I'm sitting here talking your ear off, and I'm not paying any attention to playing the game. So they really love coming up this ladder. So I thought it would really, well, that's the easiest way to get to me is to come up the ladder. So I thought I would trap it up a little bit. How much do we have left? We have 2 left. Okay. That's it. Let's get up here. Oh, no. Okay, I got to get better at that. There we go. And then I should put my heels right there. And yeah, this is my other heels. So we got some propofol. Let's eat and drink a little bit. I don't have any vitamins that will keep me from getting infected. But I do have some honey, so after I do get infected, which will probably happen, we'll be all right. Okay. I don't have any sights for any of these guns, do I? Oh, I do have one for that one. Little red dot, I guess. I don't know how to change the... I'd like to take that crosshair and make it just literally a red dot. That's how I prefer that one, but... All right, here we go. I got double turrets. I got a piece of barbed wire. I got an auto turret. And once they start coming up this ladder a lot, I'm going to shut that door. I'm going to shut that thing. And I got double electric fence for them right here to get caught up on. And as long as we don't have any birds, we'll be fine. But day 14, we're probably going to have spitters and birds. Oh, and look at my posters right here. Yeah. Yeah, if you got gifted a sub by Harrison Cooper, thank you to them, by the way. Make sure you say thanks to them. Okay, everybody's good. So, the zombies. Can you guys hear the zombies? They're kind of quiet. Here they come. They're going to kill themselves on the spikes a little bit. Let's do that. Oh, wow. I don't get any experience points if they die on the spikes. So I want the spikes to like knock them down like that, and then I'll finish them off is what I'm thinking. I'll get credit if I shoot them, you know. Anyway, so I hope you don't mind my little briefing on the Washington trip. That's over on my sub brief channel. It's not part of my Jive Turkey personality or channel. But since travel came up, that's why we didn't go to San Diego this year. We didn't have money to do both trips. Oh, doggo. They're really beating on this wall over here. I should have maybe put some of these spikes over there on that wall. Let's see how bad this is over here. Okay, I think we're okay. It was just one zombie. That's not too bad. This is why I kept this gun in semi-auto. It's a big round. I believe it's a 7.62 by something else. It's a big round. And yeah, both these guys are ready to knock them off. As soon as they get up, we're gonna get double punched. I wanted to put like a boxing glove on one of these. The game won't let you do it, but I bet you a mod maker out there could do it. Ooh, a bag. See that yellow bag? That means that's goodies. Oh, there's a yellow bag right there. That's the one we want to get. We're starting to get loud, so I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Now, I have a field of these spikes right here inside the room under me. So they're under me right now, getting all tore up by those spikes. I meant to have that visible, but I accidentally put this block here. This block was supposed to be a hatch, so I could open it up and see the zombies down there. Yeah, I messed that up. Oh, and Harrison, thank you for gifting another sub to Co-Klexon. I don't know if that was a delayed message. I just saw it there. Appreciate that. Very generous of you, sir, gifting a bunch of subs. Oh, crap. There we go. What is that beep, beep, beep noise? Is that maybe these turrets right here? That thing's still running. Okay, I just want to make sure my generator's running. Everything's fine. Oh, it's this thing. Do you know what it is? The ammo's not locked. Haha. Okay. Oh. Now hold on. I don't want you shooting yet. So we'll have to keep an eye on this SMG turret. Yeah, what are you shooting at? Oh no. That's going to waste a lot of ammo. Alright, let's see how much damage that did to my wall. Oh, quite a bit. Alright, so the SMG turret I may turn off. Well, I don't know. I'll leave them on for now. So he's shooting at the zombies out there on the ground. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-aim him. Okay, let me do this. I'll aim him up. Yeah. So he only shoots zombies after they come up that ladder, or some birds that fly overhead. He can save me from them. I don't want him shooting out in that field where that guy is, right? We don't want that. I got a couple of... Hey, we leveled up. Leveling with this mod is very different than regular. All it does is make the zombies higher level and more hit points. It doesn't seem to do much. Well, I take that back. If you look at your character sheet, you can see these numbers here on the side. These percentages all go up. So like I get 80% additional loot from baseline. I do 15% more damage. So leveling up does make a difference. What the hell? Trying to aim my gun and it's doing something else. Alright, so we got a pretty good position here. This is why we're moving, by the way. Is if I ever need, in an emergency, to have a ready-made horde base, I'm going to have this little one right here. This is going to be my backup. My side piece. Am I missing her? I don't know why. They're all getting caught up over here now. This is weird. Yep. Reload. Yeah, they can beat down the walls all they want. Because I've reinforced those two pillars with steel, this entire rooftop can be supported by just those two pillars alone. So they could take out this whole wall and this roof would stand. Ooh, they are tearing it up though. Yeah, I should have put some spikes over here. I'll keep that in mind if we come back to this base. Spike it up on this side. They don't see this ladder as a... probably because I have so many spikes down there. They don't see it as a easy way to get to me. They think it's easier to knock the wall down than it is to go through those spikes. Which, it's true. It probably is. Especially if it's just doing the math, which is probably how it works. So they're going to try and tear down the whole building, essentially. Where are you going? Yeah, if they take out this fence, they can run inside the building there, which is connected. Let's see what they do. I'm almost out of ammo on this gun, so let's move to a different gun. I wonder why she's attacking that tree. Anywho. Do I still do cold waters? No, I just do the sea power now. Cold waters is pretty much retired for me. Yeah. I do get asked that question a lot, but that's fine. I don't have a problem answering it. It's not like it's a secret or anything. Yeah, we kind of moved on from cold waters. It's still a good game. It's fun. You know, it's just there's a lot of games that have come out since then. The same company that makes Sea Power made Cold Waters. So I've just I continue to support them because those are really good guys by playing their current game instead of their old game. Yeah. And we play that on Wednesday. So you definitely want to check back on Wednesday. Usually we usually get started around 10 or 11 in the morning Eastern time. So a little bit before now, you know. What time is it now? I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Take whatever time you're at now. I don't know what time your zone you're in, and subtract about 4 hours. That's about what time we'll start on Wednesday. And we'll play one scenario. Some scenarios last a long time, some don't. I try to play the scenarios that come with the game, but there's a lot of really good scenarios that don't. A lot of custom scenarios, like this mod here for this game, right? So, like, I plan on doing a custom mod game on this Wednesday. I haven't chose it yet, or else I'd tell you. If there's one that's about the Caribbean, I'll probably do that, because that's in the news right now. I try to keep it on theme with real-world events, even though we may do something, because the game, Sea Power, is based from 1950 to the end of the 1980s, right? So it could that includes like the Cuban Missile Crisis, which is a very popular Caribbean scenario. I could do something like that, and then even talk about today's events. For example, just last night, this kind of caught me by surprise. Trump is threatening Colombia with the same consequences as Venezuela right now. I didn't expect that. That wasn't on my bingo card. But I should not be surprised. And this is something that almost nobody will know because there's only 12 of you here. And nobody watches these afterwards. So this will be our little secret. I was supposed to go to Colombia 2 years ago. And before I went, like any veteran needs to, if you're retired anyway, before you go to a foreign country to help them out with their military for training purposes, you have to get the blessing from the federal government, specifically Congress, but I'm not an admiral or a captain. I am in Fleet Reserve. So I had to get their blessing, right? So I let them know. I went to the State Department. I said, hey, what's Colombia like? Can I go? Is this fine? And they didn't have a problem with me going, which was interesting. They were like, sure, you want to help them out, help them out. Because we have good military relations with Colombia. We probably still do. But they recommended that I didn't go because of the terrorism, because of the drugs, the drug cartels, how the government, and keep in mind, this is 2 years ago, a different president. Yeah, a different State Department entirely. They recommended that I don't go because they're kidnapping American tourists and ransoming them back, and the government's not buying them back. The only people that are ransoming or paying the money to get their people back are companies that they work for or very rich relatives, right? I don't have either one of those. I work for myself and I'm broke. I don't have any rich relatives. So they were like, listen, you can go. Things will probably be fine. Go to Colombia, but if you get kidnapped, we're not coming for you. They didn't say that, but that was the impression. So I didn't go to Colombia. So knowing that happened in 2023, I'm not surprised the way we're treating them now, because they've been kind of, Colombia as a government has been going downhill for years now. And I think finally the executive branch, the current administration, has had enough and is going to start, well, we'll see what they do. I don't know what they're going to start doing. But they've already labeled the president of Colombia. Is his name? I forget his name. I don't want to say the wrong name. They've already labeled him a narco ring pin leader. Pretty much the same as the Venezuelan guy. So that might get it. That they may start bombing those ships too. You know, who knows? Anyway, so now you guys know more than most people. I've never said that publicly. Me and 13 other people now know. And I guess the State Department. However many people those were. Probably one guy with an email. Yeah. I wonder how much of this wall's left. Probably not much. They're knocking it down there. The thing that's saving me right now is there's no birds and there's no spitters. So this base is going to be great until that starts. I can put a roof on it to protect me from birds. But if they start spitting at me from like way over there, I'm going to be in trouble. Yeah. All right, let's see what you guys said. Let's see. Six is rending. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, this is my hobby. This is what I do when I'm not doing the sub read thing. I enjoy streaming and playing this game a lot. I play with other people and streamers on Sundays. We did a big one yesterday. An 8-hour stream. This is my little solo game that I do. What I'll do typically is I'll test a mod like this one and see if it's fun. And if it is, I'll invite my friends on Sunday to play it with me. But we just started that playthrough about a month ago. So the Sunday playthrough will go on for many, many months without changing. Because part of the fun of this game is to watch how difficult it gets. Every day that goes by, it gets more and more harder. How many rounds do we have left? 300 rounds. A couple good bags down there. They didn't even make it to the ladder today. Last time, they were jumping over the ladder. It was a nightmare. So this day 14, 15 went much better than day 7. The previous Horde night went. This gun has a 90-round magazine. Yeah. Wow, they're able to climb up this wall. I got to figure out what that is. What are they using to climb? Are they just like standing on top of each other? I think I have a grenade, right? What happened to my grenades? I'm gonna throw a grenade down there. Yeah. Oh, we got one of the big boys. This is the American grenade. This one blows up real good. Let's see if I don't blow myself up here. Oof, holy smokes, that's huge. Okay. Oh, that didn't go very far. Holy smoke. Those are fun. That's the M67 thermal nuclear device. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Now we finished Horde Night number 2 with a bang. All right. I probably need to go repair a bunch of stuff. Let's see what's down there. Let's turn off the generator. Yep. Let's see how badly damaged we are down here. Wow, they knocked a hole in that. Oh, all of my traps are gone. Okay. I told you I put traps in that room. That room is completely empty now. I'll show you what room I'm talking about here in a second. Just pick this up real fast. These bags will disappear if you don't pick them up right away. So I'm going to get some of my ammo back. I shot probably 700 rounds. Yeah. All right, so these spikes did their job. It slowed them down enough to where they didn't even make it to the ladder. Let's go ahead and... oh, we got a vehicle book. I could make all the vehicles. I'm not sure what that book did for me. That's Frank. Frank just hangs out. He's like the Walmart greeter of Zombieville here for my horde base. So yeah, I put all these spikes down here. They only took out these spikes here. The reason why they're coming in this room is they're trying to get to the same block that I'm at, and I'm standing up there on the roof. So they're trying to get in here and then figure out how to get up to me. And so they knocked these blocks out. I could actually leave these blocks open. So next horde night, they don't even fight the wall. They just come right in here. And then once they're in here, they'll kind of freak out. But this column here, this is all steel. This one column can hold up pretty much the whole roof. And then I made another column over... Where's the other? I thought I had two. Oh, here it is. I did the same thing with this column. So this column goes all the way up to the ceiling, to the roof, actually. And it's connected to this column that also goes up to the roof, as you see. And then down to the foundation. So this arch, no matter what they do to that far wall over there, doesn't matter. This arch will hold up the whole building. The whole building that's right here. It'll do part of this building, of course, but I don't care about that part. Anyway, so yeah, easy peasy horde night. That's not too big deal. The next horde night, this is where the game really begins to get difficult, to be honest with you. Oh, wow, we found some money in a wallet. We're up to $8,000 Renos, and I can add some American money to that. Okay, we got lots of... this is the ammo that goes into my SMG. Let's put all... you know what? I was going to say let's put all my crafting stuff away, but we're about to go make another base. So I'm going to keep my crafting stuff in my inventory. Yeah, about the only thing that I want to keep here is maybe these hatches. What don't I need at the new base? We haven't even started making the new base. We're about to go do it. A couple of medical items. I have a lot of ammo that I don't use. Let's put this ammo in here. Like if we're going to use this base again, I'll need another turret like that to cover my back. Like, I'll need a turret that faces that way, and then one right next to it that faces up this way, so that I don't have to be distracted by birds. I can kind of manage this. This whole horde base hinges on managing access to this ladder, and we did that really well. They didn't even get to the ladder. All right, cool beans. Let's catch up on chat. Holy cow, we got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. What's going on? 15 people, and you've all just subscribed, or many of you just subscribed. Was it my Washington, D.C. story? Maybe I should tell them more often. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys know me from the Subbrief channel, welcome. Nice to have you here. We do have a lot of crossover. A lot of people follow both. That's fine. Subbrief is my more, professional side. It's how I make my living. This is my hobby that I share with everybody via streams. And it's a lot of fun. So, This game is all about surviving the zombie horde on the 7th night, which we just did. So it's day 15. And in between zombie hordes, you get zombies like this. There we go. Watch this guy. Bonk. There we go. So you still have to survive the in-between days as well, but they're not as difficult as Horde Night is. Now, this is my initial crafting base where, we make our gunpowder. We make our ammo right here. This is my crafting table. I make my cement right here. It's my little cement mixer. And then these are my forges. So we make things like iron and steel. Here we make the bullet tips and bullet casings, so I can put the gunpowder in, make the bullets. And this is where I make the cement mix and other things to put into here to make cement. Yeah, I know it sounds redundant, but yeah, cement is cement. Oh, this is where I cook my food and my water. And see, like we had 11 bottles of water just made there. So I collect the rain and moisture from here. And I go over there and I basically distill it, boil it. Yeah. I guess it's not distilling. That's completely different. So I don't need to take all this stuff to the new base. So I'll keep some of this old ammo that I don't use here just to get it out of my inventory. It's really quite valuable. But we're going to start a whole new base. And I want this base to have resources so that if I come back here, I don't need to do anything. I can just pick stuff up and it's ready to go. All right. I do need to take a quick break because we don't have coffee, and that's a problem. Daddy needs coffee. This is a coffee-powered stream, folks. That's how this works. I run on coffee and freedom. And I'm short coffee. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Watch out for any zombies that may get me. It'll be 2 minutes. I don't even think that was 2 minutes, but what I do, because I'm old, I put caffeine in water. I have caffeinated water, so I don't have all the minerals that are in coffee, which there aren't that many, but coffee's like dirty water. This water here is a little more clean. It is carbonated. It's bubbly. I don't like that part. But I believe that helps keep the caffeine, sustained in the drink medium. I made that up. I don't know if that's true. All right, let's take you to the new base that I haven't even built yet. But what I did for day 12 and day 13, which we didn't stream. So if you watched the last stream, we ended at day 12 around noontime, I think. Well, here it is, day 15. What happened in the last 3 days? Well, I got my little helicopter and I started flying all around the map, tried to find where all the other traders are because we couldn't find any. I had this huge map. And the only trader, the only person to buy stuff from was that person right there. I was like, well, I know that's not the case. This huge map has got to have other traders. I finally found a couple of them. There's still more we haven't found. And they're all the way on the other side of the flipping map. Right here. And check this out. Can you guys see this? There's 2 traders here side by side. Trader Sonia, Trader Alexa. And there is a straight road between that looks a lot like a landing strip. That's where we're going. We're going to turn this road into my personal landing strip. Yep. This is my helicopter. Don't judge me. It works, okay? She ain't pretty, but she flies. Yeah, barely. I mean, it's the apocalypse, okay? We're dealing with zombies. We ain't got the internet anymore. I can't Google how to make a helicopter. I bashed this thing together and it works. It gets off the ground with the power of belief. Yeah. Faith. I have faith between my wings. That's what I should call this thing. This is faith right here. Faith working. Anyway, hail the chair. Holy smokes, Harrison, you've lost your mind. What's going on? Thanks for gifting a ton of subs again. Holy cow. I appreciate that. That's insane, dude. How many was that? 25 on top of the other. Oh my gosh. Okay, Harrison, we're going to name the stream after you, I guess. It's Harrison Cooper, 2112. I appreciate that. He's off the chain. Yeah, more gifted subs. Absolute legend. Yep, I agree, Matty D. Thank you. All right, so we're going to build a whole new base, I think. Oh, crap. Okay, well, we kind of forgot something very important. We have to go back for it. I'm so mad at myself right now. And if you caught the very beginning of the stream, you saw it. I had a special storage box called Moving Box that had all of our forge items and workbenches and some supplies. I had all that in one box that I could just grab the box, get in my little airplane and go. And I got so distracted talking about my janky little plane here that I forgot the box. We have to go back and get the box because it would take forever to make all that stuff again. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I think you broke my chat. You gifted so many subs. It filled up my chat and then it like does half messages now. I can still read this chat though. I know I had one job, right? I had one job and I messed it up. Oh my God. This is why they didn't let me in the Marine Corps. They're like, in the Marine Corps, you got to be able to do two things at once. You got to be able to swim and eat the crayon. I was like, well, I can swim. Oh my gosh, I love the Marine Corps. I'm just joking. Marines are pretty badass. I don't tell them that joke face to face. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah. That was kind of a rough landing. Oh, what's this? Step away from a moving box. Oh, look at you with your helmet on, Spaceman Spiff. Get out of here. All right. Oh, we should turn these off. I'm not coming back here for a long time, so no sense having these on. In fact, I'm going to take all that. All right, so this is my moving day box. As you can see, it's full of stuff. Do I have a repair hammer? I do not, so we're going to take that one. I'm not going to take the money. I don't need the money. We're gonna go over there and make new money. We'll leave old money here. All right, now I'm super encumbered. All right, we're gonna pick this bad boy up. Turn it around. Let's gas it up because I just burned a lot of fuel for no reason. Also, let's put all this crap into the glove box, which is hilarious. All right, 6.7 kilometers. I have no idea how long that is because I'm American, but I imagine it's more than a mile. All right, here we go, for real this time. Now we're going. So we found a glitch in the matrix, if you will. We found two traders that were in the same vicinity, and we're going to put a little base, a little crafting base, just like the one you just saw, right between the two. And we're going to bounce back and forth between both those traders and get ready for the next horde night. That's the plan. I have my own little Nelly. Yeah. I was calling this thing Faith because that's the only way it's flying. That and fossil fuels, you know. Tiny little thing. Let's see, Harrison says, the only reason I know about Jive is because of Jingles. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Jingles, awesome dude. I have, I haven't talked to him recently, but other than that, I've maintained contact with him. I try not to be annoying because I know he's got a world of fans. And I don't want to be the other YouTuber, streamer guy that's always like, hey, how's it going, man? So every once in a while, I drop him a line without being annoying. But I absolutely love Jingles. Jingles is amazing. Most of my audience came from Jingles, so they already know who he is. And, you know, those that didn't come from him still know who he is because there's a lot of crossover. Yeah, he's a good dude. Good dude. Last I heard, he was sick. But I believe he's getting better, so that's what matters. Hey, Irina, how's it going? Hello. Thank you for the raid. Is it Dieboat? Diuboat? D-boat. Thank you. Yes, there you go. Everybody loves Jingles. So we're all in good company here. We have that in common. And then of course me, I'm just a big Navy technology fan. I love Navy and science so much. I joined submarines just to be on one, and lived inside a machine for many years. Yeah, good times. I was like, I keep the machine working, the machine keeps me alive. That's the relationship we had. Yep. Pretty cool. Not too many people get to experience that for more than, say, a carnival ride or something short. Like sometimes you can take family members out on what they call something cruises. The family cruises are called what? Oh my God, I'm getting old. It's been a minute. Tiger cruises? I think they're called Tiger cruises. Yeah. And so you could go out for, it was usually an overnight trip. And it's not for everybody. A lot of people get bored before the first night even starts. You know, a couple hours, you know, out at sea, we're still on the surface. We haven't even dove yet. And people are like, when's this going to end? This is kind of boring. I'm like, yeah, it's really boring. You don't want your time on board a submarine to be exciting. That means things are going terribly wrong if things are exciting on a submarine. Yeah. Then he says, the best mention ever, Jive, he beat the cancer and it's no longer 6. I'm glad he did beat it. Yes. Good. Very happy for that. I honestly didn't know and I was afraid to ask. Yeah. Yeah, he's, man, Jingle's a super dude. Very happy just to be, you know, in the same sphere as him. You throw him, has everything thrown at him, and he still finds the funny side of it. Yeah, and that is a very strong characteristic of his personality. That's something a lot of us sailors in general have in common, is this ability to find humor in adverse times, you know. And he's going through some of the hardest with the cancer diagnosis, you know, which apparently he's recovered from, which is great. That's one reason why, until this moment, I didn't talk about it, because, you know, I wanted him to get through it. I've lost a lot of family and friends to cancer, and it sucks. I was like, not another one, please, you know. I have some opinions about the treatment, but I'll keep those to myself. I wish they had a better way to do it, is my point. A better way to treat cancer than the way they do it now. It's unlike here in the UK where subs live in port awaiting maintenance. Yeah, the UK Navy right now, the Royal Navy, is not in a good space. And I feel very bad for your ballistic missile submarine sailors. Those poor guys are putting in 200 plus day deployments, and I've been at sea, I've been submerged without a break for 119 days. No, it was 117 days. And that was tough. And that was on a fast attack, so we didn't have all the amenities of the ballistic missile submarine. But still, 200 days, more than twice that? Well, about twice that, I should say. Still, very long time. So I hope the Royal Navy gets its act together. Fix whatever needs to be fixed so the sailors can have a better rotation than that. You know. I don't know how they get anyone to volunteer for subservice with that happening. All right, here's our little runway coming up. We're on the base leg here. Turning on to approach. Our descent rate's a little too high. That's one trader right there. I do need to clean up the runway a little bit. There we go. All right, so this is full of crap. I got to figure out where we're going to put the base. So I'll have this thing stay here for just the moment. Let me grab my vehicle. I've got this little moped-looking mini bike right here. Here it is. When I first found this place, I got excited and I put down a land claim block, and then I realized I put it down kind of in the wrong area. So I'm going to go pick that up, and we're going to redo the land claim. A land claim block is an area of about approximately 10 by 10. Maybe a little bit bigger than that, 12 by 12, where the zombies won't respawn, right? It protects you from having your stuff replaced. Like here's the land claim block here. I'm just going to remove it. And I'm going to put it over here on this airstrip so we can use the airstrip. Oh, there's a little mini horde. So this is interesting. We'll take these chuckleheads out, because they'll follow me around if I don't. Hey, we leveled up again. I'm going to start saying the zombies have leveled up again, because, like I said, all that leveling up does is make them better. Doesn't help me at all. I guess a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, and we even got cross runway for when the wind's blow in the wrong direction. We can land that way, and we can land that way. I like it. Thought I heard another zombie. So we'll make a new land claim block real fast. Land claim. What do I need? I need some small stone. All right, that's an airdrop to the west by southwest. Range is very far away. Yeah, right about there. 1.5 clicks. Okay. Let me get some stone. Do I have any stone in here? Nope. Oh, yeah, right here. Stone. Okay. Let's make a land claim block real quick and put it down, and then we'll build a base around it. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so you see this little green haze? This is the green area that is protected from zombie respawn. So however many blocks this is, it's definitely more than 10. It's probably like 20 by 20 block. So 20 that direction, that direction. I guess that'd be 40 then, right? Yeah, yeah. So everything inside here will never respawn. So once I get rid of this car won't come back when the game respawns areas. Where's my ratchet at? Uh-oh. I don't have all my tools. Wow. There's my ratchet and my shovel. All right, I'm going to make a couple of storage boxes, and we're going to get all this stuff stored properly. Let's put this down here. Yeah, right down there like that. Let me catch up a little bit. The lawn chair is the chef's kiss. Yeah, I love the lawn chair on the back of the mini bike. I think I can put this lawn chair. I think I can put it on that as a co-pilot seat. I don't know. This already has 2 seats. So yeah. But yeah, I do love the lawn chair. That's awesome. That's the Florida man in me. For those of you that don't know, I was raised in Florida as a child. Joined the Navy in Florida, Tampa, and then after I retired, I spent 20 years out of Florida. Didn't go back except to see family on vacation and whatnot. Got to do that, right? And then after I retired, we moved back to Florida. And it had changed a lot. I was like, holy cow, you guys are crazy down here. And Florida was crazy in like the 70s and 80s when I grew up as a kid. It got off the chain in the 2010s. Yeah, after I retired. Or left the service. I did retire from the service, but I didn't retire from working. Anywho. So we're going to line the runway here with some storage boxes. Let's go ahead and build... storage. We'll build 10. Yeah, we'll say 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, what happened there? Oh. You're not supposed to be here, sir. We're just getting things set up. All right, so let's go ahead and label all this crapola. Pardon me while we do this. I have to do a little bit of housekeeping, a little organization here. So this is drink and medical. This will be crafting supplies. This will be building. Tools. Yeah. Tool parts, we'll call it. All right, this will be armor. Well, what else can go with armor? I don't know. Let's call this ammo and ammo supplies. Things that make ammo. This will be the guns. Let's call this weapons, because I put more than guns in here. This is weapons and weapon parts. There we go. All right, what else can we do? I guess this would be the armor. I'm not sure what else I'm going to put in here besides armor. Armor crafting. This one down here, this could be trader. This is trader and junk. I'll keep a couple of blanks. Okay, I probably didn't bring any food with me. Yeah, other than my normal stash of food. So I'll probably just start with crafting. Most of the stuff is going to be crafting anyway. That's medical. That goes there. We got some building, which is the concrete. And the rest of the stuff is ammo. Oh, wow. What is that? 556, 762 by 54. Ooh. So that goes in my large rifle. This is the 762 by 51. Basically a sniper round that I'm shooting like it's a rifle. Not a sniper rifle, but machine gun rifle. And then this is a 9 by 18. That's a smaller round. I mean, it's still 9mm, but it's shorter. Okay. I don't have a shotgun yet. I'm thinking about moving to the shotgun. Just because I have so many shotgun rounds. Oops. Step away from the plane, sir. Thank you. She doesn't look like much, but she's mine. Let's see. What else am I going to put down? Put that down. Put some of this down. I suppose I do have to make a campfire, don't I? Okay. Let's make 2 campfires. Uno, dos. Put these right here. Right there. On the campfire, we're going to put the pot and the grill. Pot and grill. I'll give it a little bit of wood. I don't have the wood yet. It's fine. Let's put the forges down first. Ooh. You know what I'm thinking? I think I'll put the forges down right here. How does that work? I think that works really well because that's all water out there. I kind of don't care what's in the water. Zombies typically won't come through water towards me. Yeah, typically. There's some exceptions to that. So we'll do that, and then we'll do this. There we go. So that'll be my 3 there. Now, this is kind of a problem because these things are huge and will definitely block my view. Like if I put that right there, it's going to block my view of the water. I can always pick it up, I think. Let me do that. Yeah, it definitely blocks the water. I kind of want to keep it. All right. You know what? I'm only going to do that because it's even. And then we can put the cement mixer right here at the end. Okay. That works out. Now let's put anvil and bellows. And that there. Anvil and bellows. And then anvil. Ooh, did we not have a second anvil? Yeah, we do. It's right there. Sorry, this is all kind of housekeeping. Once I do this, it'll be done. I won't have to do it again. All right, so now our farm. I kind of want to keep everything in the same direction, I think. Yeah, kind of. I'm thinking about maybe having the farm over here. Yeah. It's starting to get kind of busy over here. That's enough. This is all storage and crafting. It doesn't need to be storage, crafting, and farming, right? So let's do this. And then we don't have any farm blocks yet. Okay, let's go down to here, go to building, put the building in that. That's a building thing. The rest of this stuff is crafting things. Oh, I've got 2 building hammers. I mean, somebody doesn't have one because that second building hammer came from somewhere. We'll figure it out. We'll have to figure it out together. Did I put down my bedroll? No. Need to do my bedroll. Good call, chat. You guys are all over this today. Bedroll. That way, when I die, I spawn here. On my little airstrip that I can take off from. We do need to clean it up, too. Like, I don't want to hit this tire and bounce. So we'll get rid of that. Pick up that pebble. We're going to do what's called a foreign material sweep. Foreign object and material sweep. That's when they all get out on the deck and side by side walk all the way up and down it. I didn't even see you. Let's get rid of some of these bushes so I can see the water better. You know what I can do is I can put some spike traps or barbed wire traps along this waterfront so if a zombie does come along, he gets stuck on it. And then he'll start like making noise and get my attention. That way I don't get snuck up on the way that guy did. I really just want to get rid of the big bushes. Got to be properly groomed and maintained to be with me, baby. That's how that works. Let's knock down this tree. Check out this new axe I got. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It did that, and I was like, sold. I will buy that. I bought this from a trader. I bought this from one of these two traders. It might have been that one. Yeah, I didn't make it. I bought it. Cash money. Let's see how this works. It's on chop. Yeah, baby. Oh, and it makes him drop a bag, too. Boom. Good stuff. All right. Where was I? Let's make that into cloth. I'm always running short on cloth, so. All right. So storage is figured out. Let's empty out the rest of this airplane here. There's, someone called it Little Nelly. I like that name. We're going to grab it. Let's put down our bedroll. The bedroll only works if you lay it down on the ground somewhere, so we'll stick it kind of out of sight, out of mind right there. Oh, now we don't have any coal, so we'll have to do a little bit of mining. There's my jet ski. You know what? I'm going to put my... Oh, that's what we need. We need a vehicles box. Vehicles and gas. Yeah. So let's put vehicles in this box. A little bit of gas in the box. Or we're going to have to go mine some gas. We are really short on that. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just crafting. So let's put all the crafting stuff away. I'll put that into the thing. We're going to take that to the trader and sell it. That's food. And more crafting. Okay, so we have drink. Drink. And that's it. The rest of this is food. Metal goes into here. I don't have any fuel for it yet. That's why we have to go get coal and oil shale. Do I shoot this? What round does this weapon shoot? I've already forgot. So we're shooting... Yeah, 4.6. This is the oddball round. 4.6, 7.62, and then 9x18, which is a short 9mm round. So it's not that one, and it's not that one. The rest of the stuff is crafting. All right, let's go to one of these traders. What we'll do is we'll get a mission so we can show those of you that are new and haven't seen this game before how it kind of works. The whole goal of the game is to survive the zombie horde every 7 days, right? That's the goal. So I've got basically 6.5 days. We're at the end of 1 day, so 6 more days to get ready for the next horde. So I need to find a place to build a horde base. I'm probably going to use the place right across the street there just because I don't feel like going very far from my...
For you, good looking.
Hello. And this is one of the traders. Her name's Sonia. She trades vehicles, vehicle parts, wheels, things like that. Nice girl.
Looking for some healing? Trader Jen's got you covered.
Like if I wanted a 4x4 truck or a bicycle, I could buy the parts and make it myself, or I could just straight up buy the gyrocopter if I had 100,000 rubles. All the money in this game is in rubles with this mod. Yeah. Okay. What did I? Oh, I wanted a mission. Let me sell this money. So I basically converted dollars to rubles. I'm not sure what kind of exchange rate I got there. I should have paid attention to that. Probably not good, right? It's the apocalypse. They're not giving good exchange rates. Oh, wow. I can buy a chemistry station from her if we want a second one. I only point that out because that's very difficult to build. It requires a lot of unique items. Wow. And she's selling this. She's selling a lot of very good things. I love the idea of going to solar cells when I can afford them, because then we'll get basically free power. Because during the day, the solar cells will charge up batteries that last you all night. So you have power during the day and night. As long as you don't draw too much power. You can overdraw the battery. It won't last all night. But if you put just a couple things on it, you'll have power 24/7 for free, that's beautiful. I've already read both of those books, so I can make gas and wheels. I can do all that. And I didn't realize I'd read this book, but I can also make a junk turret armor-piercing round. So I should think about making a junk turret and putting shotgun shells in it. Okay. Let's get a mission from her.
Like.
So she's still doing tier 1 missions, which means those are the easiest. So what we're going to do is after we do like 10 or 20 missions from her, it'll go up to tier 2 and they'll each become a little bit harder. The reason why you want to do that, though, well, it's way up there, is because the rewards get better. So tier 1 rewards, not that great, but we'll do them just so we can get to tier 2. Now, for horde base, I said I want it to be close, which is pretty much this building here. So we're going to have this park. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's a chain link fence that won't last very long on a horde night. The zombies will knock this right down. But in order to claim this as my own, I'm going to put a land claim block on it. If I can make one. I may not be able to make another one. Hold on. What is the one? Oh, I got to go grab some stone. There's a stone right there. If I get a couple more of those, I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, let's clear this place out from zombies and see what we have. I assume there's zombies in here. So far, there's none. Yeah. Sonya has BPD eyes. I don't even know what that means. I'm afraid to ask. If it's not safe for stream, don't say it. Yeah. Sonya, you say. Yeah, yeah. Isn't that... Hold on a second. Oh, Alexa. Sorry. You're right. I had Sonya. Sonya's the other traitor. On my mind. Oh, doggy. Oh, nope, I'm not loaded. I don't have the gun. I don't have the ammo. Shoot. Crap. Sorry, doggy. Yeah, the dogs in this game are not friendly. Unfortunately. I'd love to have a doggo companion. That'd be awesome. There's a tent right there. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go. I'm kind of looking for stone, to be honest with you, because I just want to make the land claim block without having to go back to my base. Ah, crap. Give me that. This is my wrench. So if you wrench cars for car parts and batteries and stuff, it explodes. Yeah. I don't know why they added that, but I think it's kind of funny. So this is my new hobby. Doggy didn't sound very healthy anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I had to... And the puppy's misery. That's kind of a nice way of looking at it. It breaks my heart, man. So this is a really good spot. I like this. This is a concrete asphalt foundation. Let's see what's in here. Probably a zombie, it sounds like. The door is locked. Now it's unlocked. Nasty toilets. Hey, we got some duct tape. Oh, bow parts. Who doesn't like bow parts? Clean this place up a little bit, make it look nice. If I'm going to make a zombie base, it's going to look nice, okay? That's the rule. We don't make scuffy zombie bases. What's in here? Ooh, books. Oh, what's this? Hold on. This is new. This schematic unlocks recon, assault, survivalist, armor pieces. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Okay, well, I'm glad we found that. So, if I go to armor... I can make the primitive armor, right? But let's go to assault. So now I can make assault gloves. Oh my gosh, we have got to go do this right away. I don't have any armor crafting kits. I'll see if I can make some of those. What kind of bonus do you get with it? I imagine these give you combat bonuses. Oh, it's medium armor, so you're... Okay. So the armor I have right now is light. Yeah, I'm wearing recon armor, which is light, so... How did you get in here? Did you climb over the fence? You madman. Or no, he probably just walked in through here. Okay. That's fine. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this base. I have a couple ideas. Because there's a very strong foundation, I kind of want to put something on top of that. Like I want to build up. Have the base be up there a little bit. Just not really high. Just 8 blocks up. And have the foundation be down here. Because I want to make use of this. Because normally whenever you have a base, it's just on the ground. You don't have all this extra reinforcement at the bottom part. And that's really good. Because what this will do is keep the zombies from digging under the base. The base we build here, if done right, will last a very long time. So I got to think about it a little bit. Did I get enough stone to make this Oh yeah, we have lots of stone. Okay, let's make this land claim block. And I'm thinking I want to kind of put it in the center here. So land claim right there. All right, there's my green wall again. So we want to make sure the green wall encompasses the entire parking lot, and it does. Now around that, I'm going to build, like a pillar. I'm thinking like this, 3 by 3. I'm going to take 3 by 3 vertical, just so we can see above the rooftops here, and then make a small fighting platform on that. That's the start. I don't know where I'm going to go from there. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. And so the whole idea is to have that ready to go for the next horde night before the next horde night comes. And that's the game, basically. It's really fun. For me, it's very addictive. What the hell was that? Somebody just exploded over here. Oh, okay. You made all that noise by yourself? Huh. I don't know. Scared the crap out of me. Yeah. All right, let me catch up on chat. He says, let's rebuild USS Staying Alive. Oh, wow. That would be an interesting project. And we have the space to do it. Oh, my gosh. This is a huge idea. Whose idea is that? Panzer. That's a great idea. I want to do that. I want to do that so bad. Okay, that looks like a landmine. It's not. That is a hubcap. Holy smokes. I about crap myself right there. I like the idea of building Staying Alive. I want to build a submarine monument next to the airfield because we have room to do it there. Oh my gosh. This is such a good idea. Panzer, you've outdone yourself, sir. Panzer, are you on Twitch? Where's Panzer at? Panzer. He is he's on YouTube. Okay, I can't do anything on YouTube. Panzer, if you come over to Twitch, I can make you a Twitch VIP. A very important person. It doesn't do anything, but it's nice to have. Yeah. So if you have a Twitch account, I'll definitely VIP you for that idea, because that's what we're going to do. It's a complete waste of time, but it's worth it. It's not going to help me get ready for the horde. And that's why I'm doing it, because it's going to make it more stressful. I want to be able to see it from the horde base too. It's going to be right here next to the runway. Every time we take off from the runway, we're going to see the monument, the memorial, in a good way, not a bad way. Memorial to the USS Staying Alive. I'm just clearing out these trees right here so we can build the damn thing. I'll clear out the bushes next. Trees first. I love this axe. This is hilarious. You want to bonk a tree? I've got the tool for that. You also might need therapy if you want to bonk a tree. I'm just saying. Get help. Okay, back on message. Bonk. I need a rock bunker next. Yeah, that rock bunker doesn't work as well as my other one, as my tree bunker works. Okay. I almost got carried away. But I reasserted control over my impulse to chop down every tree within visual range, which would have been a while. All right, so now we got to clean out all the grass here. Right in front of me is the horde base. In there is where we're going to build that. Oh my gosh, do you mean to build Staying Alive as a horde base in here? Because I could make the curvature of the submarine facing that way, and then we'd be up in the sail fighting. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, let me... I gotta do some math. Yeah, hold on to your coats. Math's about to happen. Here's what I don't know is I don't know how to do the curvature of the bow. Because that would be the sail right there, right? So it would be this tall. Like if I built it over there, it could be bigger. But if I got to squeeze it inside this parking lot, not going to be that big. Okay. Listen, zombie, I'm trying to do something over here. Very important science happening. Whoa, look at you, runny boy. Get bonked. Anybody else want to run at me? Because I got all day. Okay, so obviously not that high. It would be like this high. And that would be the sail. But I got to figure out how to round this off. This is the thing. So it would be like, it would come out to here. Right? It would cut, it would, let's make some more building blocks. Make like, I'm gonna need like 300 of these bad boys. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay it flat. So 1, 2. Just like that. Oh, she's gonna be Virginia class. She's gonna be thick. 44 feet, baby. Yeah. Virginia's a thick boat. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. How am I going to round that? I got to figure out how to do these curvature pieces. So here are all the round pieces in the game. And here's the corner piece. So let me just... probably not a good place to start, but I could do something like that. Because the corner piece would be like right here. Oof. Let's see what other round pieces we have besides that one. It's such a good idea. Panzer, you are an absolute Chad. And I like it. This has turned into a construction stream. I apologize to those of you that wanted to see zombie bashing. Zombie bashing will occur. It will happen. Oof. That's rough. I don't know if I like that. Man. I just want to see if I can even, if this is even a possibility, right? That's kind of what we're doing here. None of this is permanent. Ooh, that's a good piece too. But I wanted to put a block in. It's my filler block. Obviously in the daytime this would go a lot better. Okay, let's see what other blocks we have. I do like that one block. It's not perfect, but it does get the point across. Let's go here. Actually, I want to do that. Is that the block we just used? I want to make it a favorite. Uh-oh. There we go. Now it's a favorite. That way I can find it easily again, right? And then we can kind of smooth the sides out with this is what I'm thinking. So if we did something like that. Yeah. So over here. Aha. So that's much smoother. There's still a little bit of a lip right there. This piece doesn't go all the way to the end. I don't know why. Why is that? Yeah, just doesn't. There's a little bump right there. I'm working here. Uh-oh. 1 second, sir. I'll be right with you. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I still don't like that. Like if I can get this curvature to work, we're in business. Yeah. And then down here I could just do half blocks. So instead of doing a full block, we'll do this half block looking thing. That's not quite half. What's a good half block? That's a good half cube it's called. Ah, no, it needs to be 3/4. Yep. We keep getting these little lips that I'm trying to avoid. Oh man, that's a good idea. I really like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna keep working on this. We'll work on this each night, I think, and then during the day we'll do the missions. Yeah, I just don't know if I have the blocks to make it look as good as we want. Let's read some chat. We love construction. VIP sounds fun. Yeah. I honestly don't know what the VIP does. I just know that I have a limited number of VIP slots, and Panzer can definitely get the guy. If you need a PM for this project, you might know a guy. Yeah, that's what we need. Is we need somebody in here that knows these blocks better than I do. Whenever I build a horde base, I go very simple. It's square. It's usually tall square or it's fat square, but it's usually just square, you know. Okay, but I've got the layout idea, and then we'll just defend the top of it like pirates or something stupid. Yeah, it'll be funny. Yeah, that's all that matters. As long as it's funny, it's all. Oops, uh-oh. That's the wrong button. Yeah. Oh, you know who's in Discord is probably, hold on one second, guys. Hey, how you doing? I want to pull up Discord for a second. I think our good friend Selvik is off today, and he often hangs out in Discord. And if he's here now, I'm going to bring him on because he's an absolute Chad. Oh, he's not on today. Oh, no. He might be working today. I thought he was off. All right, so here's the deal. Hey, if anyone knows how to construct this stuff and wants to help out, we can get this done. You and me. Me and you. The two of us together again. Yeah, that doesn't work. Doggone it. I don't know. I definitely need a block expert to help out with the physics of this. It doesn't help that it's nighttime either, that you can't see half of it. Yeah, maybe building this at night's the wrong idea, right? Let's see if there's any kind of nose cone, any kind of front I could put on this thing. It would have to be a flat side with a complete rounded front. And I might have already passed it. Yeah, it looks like I did. So I'm thinking like this. Yeah, the bow would have to be 2 blocks wide, which would make it off-centered. We could still make that happen. Okay, so that could be the bow. And then back here, we'll just make the sail 2 blocks wide, which it should be anyway if we're going to be using it to fight from. Actually, let me do this. Make this a... Whoops. Where'd it go? Don't scrap it. Crap. I think I just scrapped it. Okay. I like it. So I want to upgrade these blocks before I make another... Like, I'm not going to be able to upgrade that block if I stack another one on top of it, I don't think. Yeah. So that's what we'll do is I'll build one half of the submarine, and then we'll build the other half. Yeah. All right, we'll see if anybody comes in here. Let me catch up. Yeah, Alonzo says, oh no, not math. Yeah. Definitely. All right, so that's the bow. Well, man, that's a very skinny submarine. Like from the bow, it's gotta go out a little bit. So I gotta figure out how to make that look smooth. And I think we had the piece earlier. It was that wedge piece that looked rounded. It was like a rounded wedge. It was a very skinny, right here. Similar to, no, that's the fat one. I need the skinny version of that. Let's see. Actually could be. Oh, there it is. Couple zombies out there. A couple zombies walking by. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so we want to flop it all the way around. Shoot. I'm trying to flop it the other way. Hey, lady, I'm working here. How many other friends you got out here? Oh my gosh, one leads to another. Hey, bags. Okay. Yeah, this one rounds so seamlessly that I almost can't use it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and make it work. Kind of get to the side to where we can see it. There it is. So, it's not bad. Hold on a second. Where's the dumb menu at? Hold on. Here it is. This is the menu. So I want to make that favorite. All right, so we can easily find that one again. That's the same size. The rest of these are the same thing but shorter. See, these are only like quarter cubes. I need it to be a full size cube, which is what that one is. And then we could do that. Yeah. See, these kind of go together. If I could just flop it around. Okay. Oh. There we go. That's it. Okay, just like that. Hey, did you finally find the door? Congratulations. You win a free bop to the head. So that rounds out really well. Those two working together. So let's make that one a favorite as well. So maybe that's the other one I need. Maybe that's the one that goes with this. Yes, that's what it is. All right, now we rounded that out nice and smooth. And now we can bring this straight back. Awesome. So let's look at me learning to play the game after so many hours. And we're going to favorite that one. So if I wanted to make it thicker, that's thick enough. We don't need to make that any thicker. Yeah. Oof. It doesn't go all the way up to the front, does it? Oh no. Shoot. Okay, there's something wrong there. I'm not sure what it is yet. Let's put this on the ground and side by side and see what's... Oh, I see why. So, I wonder if I could... I don't know if it'll flip around enough to... Oh, it will. Okay. Awesome. It's a little pointy, but yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty accurate. Okay, and this is just a square. Awesome. Figured it out. All right, so we're going to upgrade that, and then we're going to take this straight back like that. Awesome. So now that we got the bow figured out, the rest of it's just straight line. And then back here will be the impeller, which puts our sail at 2 blocks wide. Perfect. Awesome. Let's go do a mission, and we'll finish that tonight. And that'll be our horde base, which is going to be insane. But okay. I like insanity. What am I carrying around with me? A lot of junk. All right, let's take all this junk back to here. Did we get a mission? We did. It's up on that mountain. It's day 16. We got plenty of days. Where's my vehicle box at? Put all that in there. Crafting gets pretty much all this stuff here. That's all crafting. Vehicle parts. That's trader. Weapons. And that's food. A lot of food. So we do have to find some kind of coal. Where's my vehicle box at? Put that in there. Crafting. Actually, the brass is going to go straight in here. As soon as I get some fuel for that, we're going to work in it. Water. I guess for right now, we could just leave it like that. And this is going to go into... Actually, I'll put this in the trader box because we're not making bows. Okay. We need a weapon repair kit for that. All right, let's go do that. Mission. All right, we got enough stuff. Let's swap out... I'm not sure if I have enough runway, to be honest with you, to go that direction. Huh. We'll see. We'll see if this is enough. Yeah, we're basically running right at a light pole. Not too good. Oh yeah, that's it. This thing's got a pretty short takeoff. Alright, so that's going to be a submarine. Or a penis. Yeah. It's going to be in the eye of the beholder, I think. Hayden, seeing if I got my email. I did. Yeah. I haven't responded to any email today, so I got a lot of email, but I'm sure yours is in there. I'm pretty sure I read your email too, which is always important, right? Got to read the email. Okay, so we need ammo. I need coal. Is there any coal near the base? That's iron. All this gray is stone. We need gas. I need to go to the desert. Let's clear this out, and then we're going to go to the desert. I can always see if the trader has coal, too. What is this? Yeah, all right. We'll start the quest. We will start it. Somebody out here. Aha. I saw him chop her too. Okay. Clear area. Yep. Basically means we got to go up this tower to the top there and get all the zombies out of it. It's a little bit of gas. That'll get us a little bit farther in flight. Whoa. You guys scared the heck out of me. Where'd you come from? Big ol' mama. Ouch. Stop hitting me. Ow. That kind of hurt. I need medical attention. It looks like a diesel boat. Yeah. I'll make it look nice, and it'll definitely be staying alive because I can make the front a disco dome, and I can do all sorts of things once I get the shape down. All sorts of things. I'll work more on that tonight. All right, let's see who's up here. Hello, people. Oh, look at all this loot. What are you guys doing up here with all this loot? There he is. Oh, look at him trying on the helmet. Being silly. Silly zombie. Businessman with a military helmet. I like it. Shotgun Messiah box and a food box. Get some chocolate. Yum yum. Let's go and eat that now. Is that it? It says return to trader. Must be it. Got a satellite dish here. What do you say we wrench this and see what happens? We got some electrical parts. And we got some books. Scrap that for paper. There we go. Electrical parts? Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Trying to get down this ladder. Go on, ladder, let me down. Okay, so we have to go to the desert to get oil to turn into gas. Did I find a desert island yet? There's a little bit right there. Oof. I don't see any resources on that at all. So every time we wrench a truck or a car like this, we'll get a small amount of gas. Which, right now, it's the only way I have to get it, so... let's go turn this into that trader, and we'll see if we get any kind of gas-related reward, because her thing is cars. So, can we get off this mountain without jumping? She's way over there. Alright, so let me pick up these stones so I don't trip over them. What I'll do is I'll put the gyrocopter... What the hell was that? There was the zombie to my left as well. Or something. Not sure what it was. Ow. That bag. Okay. What was over here? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, if I just fly straight, I think we'll be alright. Hopefully get enough speed here to have some lift. Oh. Not really, but it worked. this down here. Nice and easy breezy. Beautiful. It'd be nice if the traders were closer together, but the fact that they're within sight of each other is rare. All right, beautiful. This is going to go in medical. Right there. Weapon parts and building parts. Where's my weapon parts at? There they are. All right, we'll go turn this in. And we have to go get oil now. I'll take another mission from her, but we're probably not going to do it. I'm just curious as to what kind of rewards she'll have. And we'll pick these
Sorry
locks
for
too while
my
we read some
foul
chat.
mood. My
The
coffee
Gato or
maker's
the
on fritz again.
Balea class might be easier to build. Yeah, I wanted to make a... well, the Staying Alive was based on the 688. So I was trying to stick with that. The original Staying Alive was a mod someone had made, a viewer had made for Cold Waters. And it was really popular. I saw a lot of people playing it. The only downside was every time I streamed it on YouTube, I got demonetized, which at the time I kind of didn't care about. Because every time it pinged, it played a little audio clip of the Bee Gees song Staying Alive, which was hilarious. Well done, mod maker. Yeah. Unfortunately, YouTube said it played too much of the song and gave all the money to Andy Gibb. Where's the state? Anyway, let's talk to Alexa.
Congratulations. I can make my payment.
Oh, I need this weapon cleaning kit to repair my weapon. All right, so no oil or gas related thing, apparently. I can go to Marvin's Getaway. No, what that is. Fats Food is a restaurant. The Hinton Residence is a house. So let's do Marvin's Getaway and see what that is.
I need some.
Let's clear the zombies out of that,
Okay,
and
be
we're gonna
careful.
also
You
get
have to
gas
get yourself killed.
first. Where the hell's my? There it is. It's this way. Okay. All right. So we want to go that way. All right. So that island is a forest island. Down here is Winter Island. Let's get up in the air while it's daylight and just look for the silly desert island. The desert island's got to be around here somewhere. That's where the oil's going to be. It's going to be in the desert with all the camels and everything, right? That's where they keep the gas. Right? That's kind of how nature works, I think. From an American perspective, that's how it works. Aha. I see some desert over there. Let's go check it out. See, this is why you need a PM for that construction project. Would keep me on schedule. I know, right? That's why I went to... I'm on the Discord now. Just waiting to see if anybody volunteers to put it together for me. Or at least help me pick the right pieces. I'll assemble it. Alright, let's check out this desert tile over here. Oh, that's a military base down there. Oh, wow. In that canyon. Crater, maybe. It's more like a crater than a canyon. Is that a trader? Yeah, we couldn't find traders for like 7 days, and now we're finding all of them. That's not a trader, though. Okay. There is for sure oil right here. So we're gonna set down. We'll take off that way. I just wanted to kind of get it close to takeoff position. I gotta get this truck out of my way first. I'm gonna go and repair that weapon too. Alright, take this weapon, repair it. Alright. I don't see any. We'll just walk around here and see what we find. Hey, buddy. I'm back here. There we go. Let's see, if I had a game that didn't have to work. Oh, I know, Matty D. Yeah, everybody's got... You guys have got, like, real jobs and stuff. That's fine. I thought Selvik was off today. I don't think he even has this game, but he's at least... He can manage chat better than I can. He's really good at that. Well, shoot. This is pretty wild that there's no oil so far, but we'll keep looking. All right, here's some iron. Something right there. It's not oil, though. Oil would be a very, you know, dark black square. Kind of similar to that, but not inside a parking lot or whatever that is. Something's over here. I'm just curious as to what it is. Oh, it is shale. Oh my gosh. Apparently it's not black at all. What color is this? Let me get away from it so I can see it. Purple. Huh. I guess it does have kind of a purple hue. Alright, so we'll get, I don't know, a couple 10,000 of this. Enough to keep us flying for a few days. Zombies leveled up again. So how much is that? That's 1,000 right there. Yeah, we'll get 10,000. Call it quits. I don't want to be doing this all day. I just got to keep the engine running. Oh, we also need regular coal, too. Completely forgot about that. What do we have two? That's 2,000. Next time we're at the trader, when we turn this mission in, we'll see what kind of tool she has for sale and see if she has a steel pickaxe. Because that will give us more stuff faster. But yeah, this is already a lot. Yeah, that's 4,000. We'll take it to 5,000 and call it quits. Because I know we can dig this a lot faster if I just upgrade my tools a little bit. There we go. That's 5. All right, let's get out of here. There we go. Whoa, we are right on the edge of the cliff there. Okay. Next time we're back at base, we'll make that into gas. Carl's Cars. Good stuff. All right, where do we want to go? I'm going to go to the south, which is that way. Yeah, so we kind of droop off the side of that like a carrier. But then we get enough speed and momentum to get up. So we got a base on the far side, including a horde base with equipment all on standby. We'll build one over here. We'll build the USS Staying Alive. See how many horde nights that thing lasts. Oh shit. I thought I ran out of gas over water. That would have been a nightmare. We don't want to run over. I wonder what that block is right there. Can I glide this in? Oof. Hey, there we go. I don't know what you call that maneuver, but it worked, so. What do we got to do here? Start the quest, it says. Can do. What would you rather manage, a submarine or a hospital? Highly overrated. I'd tell you, I think managing a hospital would be kind of rewarding because you're healing people. There's that. Of course, then you got to put up with all the doctors. Ugh. That's a mixed bag right there. I talked to a doctor today for all of about 10 seconds. He did not want to have a chat. I was like, okay, man. Ow. She hurt me. That was not a very nice lady. Oh, look at you crawling out. Wonder what's in there. Probably nothing good. All right, so do we need to get a... What are we going to do? Clear area, it says. Got it. Easy day. I think I need cloth, so let's grab this cloth couch. Cloth rug. Nope. Cloth big mama. I'll take your dress. Not in a weird way, though. That's be kind of creepy. Aha. Oh, I'm never going to see it. I mean, I'll see the plane, but the airdrop is somewhere that direction, yeah. There goes the plane right there. Shoot. Yeah. All right, well, we missed that one. We may stumble across it at some point, but not a big deal if we don't. Oh, you're viral. You're feral. That's the word, feral. I don't like them feral because they run and they hit hard and they hurt me. Man, a bedroll over here. Probably one of these zombies. Oh, look at Spaceman zombie here. Got a Spaceman helmet on. Look at the Spaceman outfit. Both you guys were just cosplaying over here. What is this, TwitchCon? What is this? A little bit of gunpowder. Ooh, medical. Yes. I could actually use some of that right now. Okay. Unlocked. Shazam. Let's grab some gas out of this car. We're going to go home. We're going to make gas. Turn this in. See what she says. I don't know if we have enough room to take off. Ooh, it's going to be tight. That's going to be real tight. Can I just drive over there from here? Oh, we might be able to. Did I even bring a vehicle? I did bring a vehicle. Okay. All right, Arlene. Sorry about... Oh, my gosh. 2 minutes. 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 2 That's not a great weapon, apparently. You think it would be. It's a big double-headed axe. It's like something out of the Viking days. I'm coming up here to see if I can use my mini bike to get back to base. Oh, wow. Maybe not. This is wild. Also going the wrong direction. Maybe. My gosh, where are we going? No, it's just a lot farther than I thought it was. It looked close on the map. Here's the road. Here's the zombie. All right. Let's see if we can drive back. Probably saving gas going downhill, right? Yeah, feral could be viral too. You're right. Could be both. Let's see what we get out of this one. That's just a radiator. Wasn't a whole lot in that one. Hey, zombie lady. I'll put some gas in our little mini bike. We were running on empty, so. So we're going to drive across this island, and there should be a little land bridge between the island we're on and the trader. So it's somewhere on. Oh, we need coal too. Shoot, I completely forgot. If we find coal, we got to stop. I could always use the wood that we've been picking up, so. But here's coal right here. Oh, and there's an airdrop out there, too. Where'd that airdrop go? So, due south of us, in the water, is an airdrop. I don't know how. Oh, we do have a jet ski. We break out the jet ski for the first time in a while. Go get that airdrop. It's in the water. That might be a solution. Whoa. Oh, you came at me quick. I didn't think you were that close. Wow. Thought I had more time, but I did not. So something that's going to surprise the hell out of me when it happens is eventually these zombies are going to have guns. And they will start shooting at us. I have no idea how accurate they're going to be because they're being zombies and everything. They're probably not good at shooting. But that's something we have to look forward to. I don't want it to start happening on a horde night because it could be a real problem. Like we might have to put a little point defense, close-in weapon system on our submarine. Okay. That's more than enough coal for all the cooking we're about to go do. Okay, let's get back on this thing. Come on, baby. So we got a poppin' pills over here. The two big buildings. Probably good loot in those, I imagine. Yeah, we can't save any of the zombies. They're too far gone, unfortunately. The only person we can save is ourselves. This road might go to the edge. No, we got to take a right. And we don't want to go up the hill. We want to go to the left. We started the game near here. I don't think it was on this particular island, but I remember exploring this earlier. We were trying to find the trader. Yeah. We were like, where in the world are they? And then the first trader we found was like way the hell over there. I didn't realize we were this close to a trader the whole time. That's funny. Because either this isn't the place I'm thinking of, or we spawned actually close to this trader and completely missed it. Yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong about spawning over here, because this is on the opposite side of the map from where we were. So, yeah, we probably didn't spawn near this one. Huh. Now that I know what kind of shapes I'm going to use on the bow of the submarine, I'll probably get it finished tonight. It'll probably be done tonight.
Sure is amazing.
Yeah, Alexa. All right. Weapon parts is nice. She could give me 60 empty shotgun shells or 18 complete shotgun shells. I can make my own, but I can only make my own if I have these shells, so I'm going to take that. I'll take her next job as well. That was called Marvin's Getaway. Basically just another house. Nothing to write home about. So we're going to take the jet ski and get that airdrop for sure. I guess we could do this other one too. I forget, what direction was that in? I put the red marker on it, right? I hope I did. I did. So it's to the south. Let's take, she's got one mission to the south. Let's take it, whatever it is. It's called Marvin's Getaway. It's the same house. Not literally the same house, but it's going to be the same style.
I have a protection payment coming up soon.
Yeah. All right. Where's my bike? All right. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. But I'm going to put you up here in the comfy chair. Actually, there should be a comfy chair up here, where you guys can see all the zombies coming at us. You can look at, we're going to call that something Park. Right now it's called Park King. We're going to call it something to do with the submarine park. You guys think of a name. Be right back. They got some guy on the news on the TV out there talking about, I guess there's some kind of plan to tax the rich to pay for a lot of services in New York City. And that's an interesting, we'll see how that works out for New York. I don't know, but we will find out together. Let's go drop off all of our junk. We want to grab the jet ski as well. Yeah, whenever it comes to that kind of stuff, I make no predictions. I have no idea. Alright, that should be enough for cooking. Okay. And we're going to make gas. Alright, so we mined enough to make 5,000 gas. Ooh. That's 1-to-1? Huh. Oh no, it's making much more than that. That says 10,000 right there. So it's like a 2-to-1. Okay. Got it. Okay, crafting. Let's get all this crafting stuff put away. That's a lot of ammo stuff. That's a lot of food stuff. That's a lot of medical stuff. Oh, jeez. Hey, buddy. He's got a hard head, man. Farm. Farm and food. Put that there. Okay, the rest of the stuff will go for crafting. And where's my ammo? Got a lot of ammo stuff. Oh, we can make different armors now, too. Let's try that. Also, vehicles. Where's my jet ski? We're going to bring the jet ski with us. Medical. Yeah. So we're going to fly close to whatever shoreline, then we're going to get in the boat. Yeah, that's the plan right now. So we got food and water. Let's go ahead and top off our food and water while we're here. I got to cook some food. Bacon and eggs? Sure. Let's grab some water out of the collectors. I might need to make some farm plots. What am I missing? Niter. That's easy to fix. We can get niter. Get some water here. Okay. Got that. Medical. I wanted some ammo for this gun. Let's see if I can make 4.6. 4.6. Oh, do I not have any of the cartridges? Uh-oh. Oh, I left them all at the other base. Son of a gun. Alright. Is any of this 4.6? Nope. I don't think it is. It's 9x19. It's the closest thing I got. It's not going to fit. Alright, that's fine. Other thing, armor. So we can make several different types of armor. Recon, which I believe is light. Yeah. Assault. Is this medium? Yeah. Oh, we got to get Keck tape for that. Okay. And armor crafting kits. How many of these am I going to need? So 5. Wow, 11? Holy crap. What, 23? 23 total armor crafting kits. Armor parts. Crafting kit. What am I... oh my gosh. Okay, so start collecting armor parts and sewing kits. I've been selling the sewing kits, so not good. I might have a lot of sewing kits at the other base, but that doesn't help us here. Alright, so it's going to be a while before we get a new set of armor. Let's figure out, where am I going to land? I should land on this shoreline right here, near the mission. Do the mission, and then get on the jet ski and pick up the airdrop. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. That's what's going on. Let's catch up with what chat's saying here. It says, what's in the lawn chair cup holder? I don't know. Next time we put the mini bike down, we'll have to take a look at it. So I'm going to fly to the mission first. Wow, I got to stick the landing on that little thing. This is going to be tricky. Oof. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Yep. That's kind of hairy, isn't it? It's also not at water level. Like, we want to go down there with the jet ski. Not sure how we're going to do that. Oh, Zombo over here. Hey, buddy. You want to fall down there? Come on down here. I was hoping he'd fall down the hole. That would have been funny. You funny, zombie. Alright, so we're just going to go down here and clear it out again. Just like last time. There you are. Oh, you're feral this time. Make sure he stays dead. Okay, he does. Ferals have a tendency of getting back up again. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. You scared the knife out of my hand, dude. Where did he come from? Oh, he was hiding here in the corner. Or up there. Man, I completely whiffed on that one. Bad at games. Bad at video games. Okay. Got it. You know, I'm thinking I'm really low on ammo, like for everything. Let me just check. That is, all right, we have 29 rounds, basically one magazine. Oh, no, it's 20 rounds. we have 200 rounds, okay. This is the one that's empty, okay. Is that done? Yeah, it says return to trader. Awesome. Not so bad. Basically the same building we did last time. Now the trick is going to be getting down to the water line. How are we going to do that? Because I want to get that airdrop. You're up here. You're making all sorts of racket. Stop that. Okay. Oh, okay. Hoping there would be like some stairs that go down to a beach or something, but nope. So, I suppose we could fly over there. I didn't plan on taking off again from here, but we kind of have to. How much room do I have? I got plenty of room. I got plenty of room if I go that way. Let's go this way. I'm going to fly right over where I think it is anyway. That will kind of confirm its location for me. And then we're going to land on that causeway if I can find a straight part. There's snow over there. There's really nothing in the snow biome we need right now, so not too concerned about that. And we should see the smoke. If I get close enough to the water, we should see the smoke come up. 'Cause it's possible that maybe it's over here. Maybe it's not there. It might have fell back this way. Yeah, if I don't see the smoke, we should probably not spend a lot of time looking for it. It might have landed up in this mountainous area. Distance is really hard to judge with a 2D video game, you know? You don't have a third dimension to gauge anything off of. Huh. Yeah, it's somewhere down this vector, but I don't know at what point. I don't think it was this far away. I think this is way too far. Yeah, probably way too far. Let's fly back over the mountain or the island and see if it was on the winter side of the island, the snow side. Otherwise, we'll just head back. We'll just head back. Welcome to 7 Days to Die. Yeah, high dive? Oh no. Yeah, if I hit the wrong button, not only would I hit the water and probably die, I would lose the gyrocopter because it would crash and I wouldn't know where it is. Yeah. I'm just flying back over this part. We're going to lose a lot of visibility. Hoping to see the box. Hoping to see the airdrop. Maybe it landed in these little nooks and crannies down here. I put that red flag as close to where I thought it was. But I want to confirm it before we just go randomly swimming around the water. And keep in mind, the airdrops have not been great. Even if we find it, it's not going to be like anything we even need. So yeah, I'm going to let it go. If we just happen to stumble across it later, that's great, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. All right, let's go turn this one back in. Land on the helipad? That's really tricky and dangerous. It's tricky because it's a helipad, and this thing doesn't land like a helicopter. It takes off and lands like an airplane and flies like a helicopter. Yeah, if that makes any sense. But the top of these buildings are full of zombies, like a couple dozen zombies, at least 20. And so we'll land and get murdered is what will happen. All right, I see our landing strip. Let's line it up. Let's get ready here. We're entering the pattern. Making sure our landing light's on. Lowering the landing gear, contacting the tower, being like, hey, we're here to tell you we got clearance. So, you ever seen a Gladiator movie? That's kind of the conversation we're having with the tower here. That's going to be a submarine one day. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I flared way too early there. I suppose I could do that on a helipad, yeah. Like, if I just flared the heck out of it like a helicopter, it would kind of force it to stop. That would work. All right, let's see if she has any armor kits, because I don't have enough stuff to make them.
Up soon.
I kind of do, but it's on the other side of the map. I don't want to go all the way over there. Trader Alexa's looking rough. Oh my gosh, look at this picture. Is that your boyfriend? That's what it is. That's her boyfriend. She's just letting me know. This is the subtle hint. She's saying, hey, not available, okay? Not available. Ooh, now this is new. What you got for me? A gatherer? We'll put that in the water machine. Oh, yeah. So if I do that, I was hoping she'd have tier 2 jobs, but nope. Still no tier 2 jobs. Okay, clear zombies. Yeah.
I've got just the job for some. I had a good feeling about you.
You sure did. Man, sure, her eyes are like, woof. Listen, I drink a lot of coffee, but she put, at least I blink, okay? Come on.
Need a little tender loving care?
Easy there. You got a boyfriend. I don't think he would appreciate you saying things like that. Oh, could get a reserve fuel tank. Not that that's great. Let's focus. Armor repair kits. I'll tell you what, instead of a repair kit, does she just sell armor? Because I'll buy it from her. It looks like the answer is no. Looks like we're going to have to make our own armor. So let's see if she has armor repair kits or sewing kits. She has a lot of gas. You can just buy. Oh, it's expensive though. Jeez. She gets 90 bucks a gallon? I don't think so. All right, so we need Keck tape. 15,000? What? No, we're not doing that. I needed what? I needed a lot of this. Yeah, no. Okay. If that's not happening, we're going to find Keck tape, yeah. Oh, she has the pickaxe, but it's tier 1. I might be able to make a better pickaxe than that. Honestly, we might go back to the other base and get more crafting supplies, because I bet you I can make a lot of this stuff. Ooh, the SMG auto turret. We need this for the submarine. If we're going to do a submarine base, and we are, we need this. We need like 4 of them, but yeah. Oh, I could put a blade trap on the back as the screw. That's hilarious, and we're doing it. And if I get 2, can I make them counter-rotating? That would be so good. Oh my god, yes. We're doing that. Counter-rotating. It means I need a generator bank. I can make the generator bank. Oh, I could make it solar-powered. A solar-powered submarine would be hilarious. I love the idea of a solar-powered submarine. Works great on the surface. You dive, you lose power, never seen again. Oh, that's great. Oh, geez. That's kind of a dark joke, but it's kind of, it's the way my brain works. It's kind of funny. All right, don't judge me. You don't know me. Oh my gosh. I struggled with telling that. I was like, I'm sitting here laughing like a madman. I should at least tell the audience what I'm laughing about. Listen. I know what I'm doing.
I hope you come back and see me sometime.
Yeah, listen. Calm down and stop looking so good. Okay. Work out less. Eat more bonbons or something. Jeez. Trying to focus here, lady. Very distracting. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so eventually these guys are going to have guns. So as I run up on this zombie, he'll turn around and shoot at me. That's going to be a weird day because I'm going to have a lot of ammo. Yeah. Whenever that happens. Modify this. Boom. Now our blade is also a torch. Ooh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. There's zombies over there to the right. I was kind of keeping an eye on them. All right. So we're making food. Let's eat the eggs and bacon because I'm hungry. All right. So all the ideas for the base. Where am I going to put these? We'll call this sub base. Sub base storage. That's going to have that and that. So scrap that, put that there. All right, large caliber bullets go in the ammo locker. We'll just get rid of that waypoint because we're not going to go back over there. All right, it is 4:30, and that's about all the time I have for streaming today because I do have some work I still have to get done and emails apparently to read, like from Mr. Hayden there. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday's our next stream. We'll be doing the Sea Power in the morning, starting between 10 a.m. and 11 Eastern time. Playing one scenario for 1 hour, 3 hours, however long the scenario lasts. See you guys then. Thanks again for all the gifted subs that we saw at the beginning of the stream. That was crazy. I hope you guys got a gifted sub. And if you did, make sure you say thank you to the gentleman. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Bye, bye, bye. This was, oh, and if you missed the beginning, we started with a horde night at Dirty Laundry. Worth watching. This will be up on the YouTube Jive Turkey page. All right. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.